English stories. A Frog and the Frying Pan. Fran the Frog was the best chef in the whole swamp, and all the toads and frogs of the region enjoyed coming to her very select restaurant. Her flies and spicy bug sauce and her caramelized dragonfly's wings with honey a bee were the kind of delicacies that every self-respecting frog should try, and that made Fran feel truly proud. One day, Toby came to her restaurant, ready for a nosh. Toby was a great big toad, and certainly wasn't the brightest. When Fran's fine creations were brought before him he complained, saying that that wasn't food, and that what he really wanted was a botfly burger. Fran came out of the kitchen to see what the problem was, and Toby told her that these dishes weren't good enough for and certainly wouldn't fill a smooth newt. This made Fran so offended and furious that she went to the kitchen, came back with a frying pan, and whacked Toby squarely on the forehead. A slight scuffle ensued. Even though Fran realized she should have controlled her temper, and she kept asking Toby to forgive her, the toad was so angry that he said he could only forgive her if she handed him the frying pan so he could hit her back. Everyone tried to calm Toby down, knowing full well that, given his strength, he could easily crack little Fran's head open with that frying pan. Toby would not accept an apology, and Fran felt awful for having bashed him, so she tried everything. She gave him a special cream for bruises, she poured him an exquisite puddle water liqueur. Even better than that, she cooked him a beautiful botfly burger. But Toby the Toad still insisted he would not be satisfied until he got to return the blow he had received. It had reached the stage where he was almost getting out of control. Then a very old toad entered the restaurant, shuffling along with the help of 2 crutches. "Wait, Toby," said the old toad, "you can give her a whack after I've broken your leg. Remember that you are the reason why I have to walk with these crutches." Toby didn't know what to say. He recognized the old toad. It was Reddit, his old teacher. When Toby was small, Reddit had saved him from a bunch of young hooligans. In the process, Reddit had lost a leg. Toby remembered that it had all happened because he had been highly disobedient, but he had never given a thought to Reddit until now. Toby now realized he was being very unfair to Fran. Everyone, including himself, made mistakes sometimes. And if we are to return blow for blow, wound for wound, all we are doing is prolonging the damage. So, even though his head still hurt and he thought Fran had made quite a remarkable mistake with that frying pan, seeing her feeling so sorry, and doing everything she could to put things right, Toby decided to forgive her. Apology accepted, they spent the rest of the evening laughing at what had happened, and enjoying wonderful botfly burgers. And everyone heartily agreed that that was a rather better idea than getting into problems with pans. The moral of the frog and the frying pan story is that things don't always go as planned in life, and they certainly don't always go the way we want them to.